Have you ever seen a dress grow like a living organism, fashion made from digital glitches, or couture that looks like it came from a future that doesn't exist yet? Today you'll discover 6 digital couture trends from Metaverse Fashion Week 2025 that are redefining luxury fashion and pushing creativity beyond reality. Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Brenda and welcome to Closet Generations. If you love fashion, couture, luxury design, and future trends, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest fashion deep dives. Today we're exploring 6 couture trends that captured attention at Metaverse Fashion Week 2025. Some of these designs look impossible, some feel like science fiction, and one transformed digital mistakes into luxury fashion. Imagine stepping into a runway where gravity no longer matters and fabric can do things that would be impossible in the real world. That's exactly what happened when designers from around the globe unveiled their visions of the future. The first trend proved that innovation doesn't always mean leaving the past behind. Cultural heritage couture blended traditional craftsmanship, cultural symbolism, and historical influences with futuristic digital design. Designers transformed heritage-inspired garments into spectacular creations that moved beyond the limitations of physical materials. Ancient artistry and modern technology came together to create couture that felt timeless and futuristic at the same moment. These garments reminded audiences that technology can preserve culture instead of replacing it. The trend demonstrated how digital fashion can become a powerful tool for storytelling and cultural celebration. But while some designers looked to history for inspiration, others looked toward a future filled with imagination and fantasy. Anime Futurist couture transformed the runway into a living science fiction universe. Designers combined glowing fabrics, futuristic tailoring, robotic details, and anime-inspired aesthetics to create unforgettable digital looks. Every garment felt like the costume of a futuristic hero stepping out of a cinematic world. Bright colors, luminous materials, and larger-than-life silhouettes turned each appearance into a visual spectacle. The trend blurred the line between fashion and entertainment. It showed how couture can become part of a larger narrative instead of simply dressing a model. And if you think that's futuristic, wait until you see the trend that transformed fashion into a social statement. Fashion has always been used to express ideas, beliefs, and identity. Digital activist couture pushed that concept further by transforming garments into platforms for personal and cultural storytelling. Designers created pieces that explored memory, heritage, identity, and social issues through visual symbolism. The standout designs invited viewers to think about the message behind the clothing rather than simply admiring the aesthetics. Some garments felt more like wearable art than traditional fashion. Others served as visual conversations about culture, history, and the human experience. But what happens when designers stop looking at people for inspiration and start looking at nature itself? Bio-Digital Couture produced some of the most visually stunning creations of the entire event. Designers drew inspiration from fungal networks, ecosystems, roots, plants, and natural growth patterns. Rather than appearing sewn together, many garments looked as though they had grown naturally around the body. Watching them move felt like observing a living organism evolve in real time. The designs challenged conventional ideas about how clothing should be created. They showed how digital couture can merge fashion, biology, and imagination into something entirely new. But even nature-inspired couture wasn't the most futuristic trend showcased at the event. What would fashion look like if humans and machines evolved together? Post-human couture explored that question through robotic silhouettes, AI-inspired aesthetics, and futuristic armor-like garments. Some designs appeared engineered rather than sewn. Others looked as though they belonged to entirely new life forms from a distant future. The trend challenged viewers to rethink beauty, identity, and self-expression. It imagined a future where technology becomes part of who we are rather than simply something we use. And now we've reached the trend that generated some of the strongest reactions during Metaverse Fashion Week 2025. Most designers spend their careers trying to eliminate mistakes. Glitch Couture embraced mistakes and transformed them into luxury. Designers used digital distortions, fragmented visuals, flickering textures, and broken effects as design elements. The result was couture that looked as though it existed between multiple realities at once. Much like distressed denim transformed imperfections into desirable fashion, Glitch Couture turned digital errors into artistic features. It was bold, unexpected, controversial, and impossible to ignore. Together, these 6 trends reveal something remarkable about the future of fashion. Digital couture is no longer just an experiment. It has become a platform for storytelling, innovation, cultural preservation, and artistic expression. From heritage-inspired creations to futuristic robotic designs, every trend demonstrated how technology is expanding the possibilities of couture. The future of fashion is becoming more imaginative, more immersive, and more creative than ever before. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these couture trends would you actually wear if you had the opportunity? Would you choose cultural heritage couture, anime futurist couture, digital activist couture, bio-digital couture, post-human couture, or glitch couture? I'll leave your answer in the comments below because I'm curious to see which trend becomes the audience favorite. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with fellow fashion enthusiasts. Thank you for watching Closet Generations, and click the next video on your screen to continue exploring the future of fashion, culture, and design.